Stephen A. Smith here giving you guys the plays of the week. Darren Theaker threw a total of 4 interceptions in this matchup right here. Texas A&M is on a decline right now in regards to this season. Very, very good football team. Don't know why they did not stick to the run. We're going to break down this game in a second. But UCF, shout out to them, man, showing the world why they rank #1 in the entire league. Georgia went on to defeat Florida State in this one, as you guys can see. In this play of the week right here. Very, very good win for Georgia as they was able to hook up with one of their wide receivers for a score in this matchup. I said before, man, this has been a lot of big time wins this week. And I'm very, very surprised with what I've been able to see. Moving along, we also had Auburn versus LSU. Auburn was able to win this one, and LSU going into Death Valley, getting the win was absolutely amazing in this matchup right here. I was very, very surprised in regards to how lopsided it was. Miami is doing Miami things, hooking up with this tight end right here on the wheel route, and they was able to defeat the newcomer from Tulane. Peace. 23-20. Northwestern loses to Maryland 42-28. USC defeated Fresno State 21-16. Colorado defeated Cal 49-24. Michigan defeated Duke 56-17. Texas defeated Kansas 69-7. Then we had user and user. This is Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State won this game 38-17. Although they did lose the turnover battle, 2 turnovers. That is Clayton Folkerts. But then they was able to beat, he still won the game. They were able to beat Texas A&M last week as well. This team been playing great. Just surprised by the turnovers, but they have a very, very good defense. This team going to be around for a long time. UCF and Texas A&M was a very big shocker. I watched this game right here. Texas A&M has fallen. Their ability to not run the football, 4 total turnovers, 4-1. Darren Theaker was one of the quarterbacks that I had high hopes of, but as of late, he's been playing very bad. 4 total interceptions, and he was sacked 11 times last week. They ran the ball very well, as I said before, but they just stopped running it. I don't know why. I don't know what's in the head of Massive, but it just seems like it's just a lot of thinking. This team is a lot better than how they've been playing as of late. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going to go on. And this team is a top 5 team as far as recruiting. So seeing them lose these type of games is very, very embarrassing if you are Texas A&M, considering they are definitely top 5 in recruiting. Miami defeated Tulane 49-21. Miami is another one of those teams that are top 5 in the recruiting. Turnover battle was 6-3 when you're being given the ball receiving wise. They did their thing as well, but the turnovers really was what took place in that matchup, as we clearly see. Then Tulane is a newbie, so it's going to take some time for him to get used to the competition. UCLA defeated TCU 98-0. There's no reason to look at that. Too many points being scored. I feel like that is very classless. Very, very. I just have no words for it. I understand that shit like games lose, but not like that. And at least put the true clock on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TCU for not quitting that game. Florida State and Georgia. Georgia was able to win 38-0. Complete dominance. Turnover battle was 4-1. Georgia's a very good football team. They one of those teams where you have to watch them when it gets closer to the playoff time. They ran the ball very well, played great on offense, defense as well, and they got the job done. Minnesota and Ohio State. Ohio State wins 66-6. Florida State defeated Missouri 35-14. Auburn and LSU 42-21. This was a pretty fairly decent game. Auburn pretty much controlled this game. They were scoreless in the first quarter, but that second quarter was able to get them started. 8 total turnovers by LSU, and that pretty much tells us what happened in that matchup right there. So no need to take a look at that, as we see clearly That amount of turnovers was the cause of that one. Wisconsin wins 49-7 against Purdue. Tennessee defeats Tennessee State 58-0. Syracuse defeated Wake Forest 57-9. Then Georgia Tech defeated Virginia Tech 42-24. Let's take a look at the college football playoff bracket. If it was to start today, takes Tennessee and Michigan, UCLA and Texas, Georgia and Oklahoma State, Colorado and Miami, Wisconsin, UCF, Syracuse, and Alabama, and Texas A&M has fallen out of the college football playoffs. Wow. This is a team that started number one ranked in regards to that. And Georgia, Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Alabama, and Miami are all in the top five. Biggest surprise this year so far is Texas A&M, considering all the 5 stars that you guys can see right here that they have. And they're able to do this every year. Considering that much talent in their team to not show up when it's needed is very, very surprising in that one. And it's not like we're singling them out, but I mean, when you are ranked number one in the entire college football, you're going to definitely have most eyes on you, just like UCF. UCF and SMU, I'm going to go UCF. UCF was able to show us why they are here. They defeated Texas A&M, very fairly good football team, despite the lack of performance from Texas A&M. But UCF is I think they're going to get the job done. Ohio State and Michigan, I'm going to go Michigan. Michigan is going to be able to protect their home crowd. They've been playing great. They have a very good Heisman running back. And so I think they're going to get the job done. Miami and Boston College, I'm going to go Miami. Miami did beat Tulane last week pretty good. And so I think they're going to get the job done. UCLA and USC, I'm going to go USC. And I feel like UCLA just haven't really played the right person. USC is one of those teams that's going to give it 100%. And so it won't be no 98-0 type of game against Young Manning. Top 25 right now, you have UCF, Michigan, Alabama, Syracuse, Wisconsin, Oklahoma State, Miami, Texas, UCLA, and Colorado are all in the top 10. Texas A&M went from ranked number one the entire league season this season, and now they're number 17. Complete surprise, in my opinion. And as I said before, it's not like I'm singling them out. It's just that when you're number one, all eyes will be on you. We will see how long UCF keeps the number one rank. Peace.